Avocados and Osteoporosis, a senior's nutritional ally. What if I told you that a simple fruit could help strengthen your bones and potentially reduce your risk of fractures? A secret weapon hiding in plain sight in your local grocery store. Have you ever wondered why some people in their 70s and 80s maintain strong, healthy bones, while others suffer from painful fractures with the slightest impact? The answer might be sitting right in your kitchen. As a physician who spent decades working with seniors, I've seen firsthand how proper nutrition can make a remarkable difference in bone health. I'm Dr. David Walker, a senior health and psychological wellness expert with over 30 years of experience, helping older adults not just add years to their lives, but add life to their years. Today, I'm going to share something that might surprise you about the humble avocado. That creamy, delicious fruit that's become so popular in recent years isn't just good for your heart and brain. It might be one of your skeleton's best allies in the fight against osteoporosis. This is especially crucial when you consider that about 1 in 5 women and 1 in 20 men over 50 in America have osteoporosis, a condition that makes bones dangerously fragile. Before we continue, I'd love to hear from you. Raise your hand or type yes in the comments if you've eaten an avocado in the past week. This actually matters more than you might think for your bone health. Let me show you how this green powerhouse could help you maintain your independence and mobility well into your golden years. The Secret Trio: Essential Nutrients for Bone Health. Did you know that avocados contain a secret trio of nutrients that scientists have found essential for maintaining bone strength as we age? When it comes to preventing osteoporosis, most people immediately think of calcium and vitamin D. While these are certainly important, they're just part of the story. What many don't realize is that your bones need a complex orchestra of nutrients working together, and avocados contain several key players in this symphony. I remember meeting Martha, a 72-year-old retired teacher, who came to my office devastated after her third fracture in 2 years. "Dr. Walker," she said, "I've been taking calcium supplements religiously. Why are my bones still breaking?" Martha's story is all too common. Despite doing what she thought was right, she was missing critical nutritional components. Right now, take a moment to think about your current bone health routine. Is it only focused on calcium? If so, you're about to discover why that might not be enough, and why your skeleton needs more diverse nutritional support. Let's look at what makes avocados truly special for bone health. First, there's vitamin K, a nutrient that many seniors are deficient in without even knowing it. Half an avocado provides approximately 18% of your daily vitamin K requirement. Why does this matter? Vitamin K works like a traffic director, helping calcium get deposited where it should be, in your bones, not in your arteries or other soft tissues. Studies have shown that vitamin K plays a crucial role in bone mineralization, reducing fracture rates even when bone mineral density measurements don't show significant improvements. Another key player is boron, a trace mineral that doesn't get nearly the attention it deserves. Half a cup of avocado contains about 1.07 milligrams of boron, which helps your body utilize vitamin D more effectively and improves how magnesium works in your bone structure. Research has shown that supplementing with just 3 milligrams of boron daily may help improve bone density, particularly for postmenopausal women when bone loss accelerates dramatically. Have you ever wondered why some countries have significantly lower rates of osteoporosis despite consuming less dairy than Americans? This nutrient synergy might be part of the answer. And no, I'm not suggesting you need to spend your entire retirement savings on avocado toast like those millennial jokes suggest. A little goes a long way, and I'll show you affordable ways to incorporate avocados into your diet. Let me share something few people realize. Osteoporosis isn't just about losing bone mass. It's about how your body balances bone formation and breakdown. As we age, this balance often tips in the wrong direction, with breakdown happening faster than new bone can form. Magnesium, another mineral found abundantly in avocados, and helps regulate this balance. But here's where it gets interesting, and I want you to remember this because it might just change how you approach your bone health strategy. These nutrients in avocados don't work in isolation. They work synergistically, each enhancing the effectiveness of the others. It's like a well-rehearsed orchestra, where each instrument has its role, but together they create something far more powerful than any could alone. Here's a practical tip that many of my patients find helpful. When selecting avocados at the store, gently press near the stem end. If it yields slightly to pressure, like pressing on the tip of your nose, it's ready to eat today. If it's firm like your forehead, it needs a few days to ripen. Too soft like your cheek, it's probably overripe. Before we move on to how you can incorporate avocados into your daily routine for maximum bone benefit, I must emphasize that nutrition is just one piece of the puzzle. While avocados can be a valuable ally, they work best as part of a comprehensive approach that includes weight-bearing exercise and proper medical care. Always consult your doctor before making significant dietary changes, especially if you have existing medical conditions. I want to be completely transparent with you. I have absolutely no financial ties to the avocado industry or any food producers. The recommendations I'm sharing today are based purely on scientific research and my clinical experience with thousands of patients. My only goal is to help you maintain your bone health and independence. Have you noticed how many miracle foods come and go in health headlines? One year it's kale, the next it's acai berries. But avocados have consistently shown benefits across multiple research studies. That consistency matters when you're making nutritional choices for long-term health. Next, I'll share with you exactly how to incorporate this nutritional powerhouse into your daily meals in ways that go far beyond traditional guacamole. And I'll tell you about another surprising benefit of avocados that directly impacts your bone health but is rarely discussed. Stay with me. Your skeleton will thank you. Fighting inflammation, the hidden key to stronger bones. There's a hidden connection between inflammation and bone loss that most doctors don't discuss with their patients, and avocados might help address both problems simultaneously. Did you know that chronic inflammation can silently accelerate bone loss, even if you're doing everything else right? This is something I've observed in my practice for decades, yet many of my colleagues still focus exclusively on calcium and vitamin D when discussing bone health with their patients. Let me tell you about William, a 68-year-old retired firefighter who came to see me after being diagnosed with osteopenia, the precursor to osteoporosis. Despite being physically active his entire life, his bone density was declining. After reviewing his diet, we discovered it was high in processed foods that promote inflammation. When we introduced anti-inflammatory foods, including daily avocado, his next scan 6 months later showed his bone loss had stabilized. I never connected what I ate to my bone health, he told me, beyond just getting enough calcium. I'd like you to participate in a quick self-assessment. Think about your last 3 meals. How many contained colorful fruits and vegetables? How many included processed foods with long ingredient lists? This simple reflection can reveal a lot about the inflammatory potential of your diet. Share your thoughts in the comments if you'd like. Avocados are packed with compounds that help combat this silent inflammation. They contain monounsaturated fats, the good fats, that have been shown to reduce inflammatory markers in the bloodstream. They're also rich in antioxidants like lutein, which help neutralize free radicals that contribute to inflammation and cellular damage. Here's something fascinating about avocados and inflammation. They contain unique compounds called phytosterols that have been shown to help reduce inflammation signals in your body. These are the same signals that can trigger bone breakdown, the process where bone tissue is broken down and its minerals released into the bloodstream. But there's more to this story. Avocados may also support your body's production of collagen, the protein that forms the framework upon which calcium builds. Think of collagen as the steel reinforcement rods in concrete. Without that structure, even the best calcium supplementation won't create strong bones. This happens through avocado's impressive vitamin C content, with one avocado providing about 22% of your daily requirement. Vitamin C is essential for collagen synthesis, and research suggests that higher vitamin C intake is associated with higher bone mineral density, especially in older women. Here's a storage tip many people don't know. To keep a cut avocado from browning, leave the pit in the unused half, sprinkle with lemon juice, and store in an airtight container in the refrigerator. This simple trick can save you from wasting this valuable food and your grocery dollars. Now, let's talk about practical ways to incorporate avocados into your daily routine. Morning boost. Add a quarter avocado to your morning smoothie. You won't even taste it, but you'll get the nutritional benefits. Lunch enhancement. Replace mayonnaise with mashed avocado in your sandwich or wrap. Sneaky addition. Dice avocado and add it to soups just before serving for a creamy texture without dairy. Dessert secret. Blend ripe avocado into chocolate pudding for a healthier treat that satisfies sweet cravings. And here's my favorite grandkid-approved trick. Make avocado chocolate mousse. Blend one ripe avocado with 1/4 cup cocoa powder, 1/4 cup honey or maple syrup, and a splash of vanilla. My grandchildren always ask for seconds, never suspecting they're eating something so healthy. Sometimes I just smile and keep that secret to myself. The look on my daughter's face when the kids request Grandpa's special chocolate dessert is priceless. The key is consistency. Occasional consumption won't provide the same benefits as making avocados a regular part of your nutritional strategy. But what about concerns over avocados' calories? I hear this frequently from my patients. Yes, avocados are calorie-dense, but those calories are nutrient-rich and satisfying. Most research suggests that a 1/2 to 1 avocado daily is optimal for health benefits without excessive calories. The healthy fats in avocados actually help you feel fuller longer, potentially reducing overall caloric intake. Here's something important I want you to remember. Bone health is a marathon, not a sprint. The nutritional choices you make today won't show up on a bone density scan tomorrow, but they're laying the groundwork for your skeletal health in the years to come. This is why it's never too late to start incorporating bone-friendly foods like avocados into your diet. Let me be very clear. I'm not affiliated with any avocado growers associations, supplement companies, or food manufacturers. Everything I share today comes from peer-reviewed research and my clinical experience. Unlike many health gurus online, I don't sell any products related to this information. Before we move on to our next section, I want to address a question I frequently get from my patients. Should I take supplements instead? While supplements have their place, especially for those with significant deficiencies, the nutrients in whole foods like avocados often work together in ways that isolated supplements cannot replicate. There's growing evidence that the matrix of nutrients found in whole foods provides benefits that go beyond what we can measure in individual vitamins and minerals. In our next section, I'll share some surprising research about how avocados might help with calcium absorption, a factor that becomes increasingly important as we age. And I'll give you a simple 7-day meal plan to maximize avocado's bone-building potential. Stay with me. Your future self will thank you for this information. The gut-bone connection. Nurturing your microbiome. Recent research has uncovered a surprising connection between gut health and bone density, and avocados might be the missing link many seniors need. When we think about osteoporosis prevention, we rarely consider our digestive system. Yet emerging research suggests that our gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria living in our digestive tract, plays a crucial role in bone health. This connection might explain why some people develop osteoporosis despite adequate calcium intake, while others maintain strong bones well into their golden years. I recall working with Eleanor, an 81-year-old who had never broken a bone despite never taking calcium supplements. Her secret? A lifetime of plant-rich eating that included avocados several times weekly. My mother always served avocados, she told me, long before they were trendy. Eleanor's gut microbiome, nourished by decades of fiber-rich foods, likely contributed to her exceptional bone health. I'd like to invite you to participate in a little experiment with me. For the next week, try adding a quarter avocado to your daily diet, and notice how you feel. Do you feel more satisfied after meals? Are you less tempted by sugary snacks? Share your experiences in the comments section below or keep a personal journal. This kind of self-awareness can be incredibly valuable. Avocados contain about 14 grams of fiber per whole fruit, nearly half your daily requirement. This fiber acts as food for beneficial gut bacteria, helping them thrive and multiply. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that daily avocado consumption resulted in a greater abundance of fiber-fermenting bacteria in the gut. Why does this matter for your bones? These beneficial bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids that help regulate calcium absorption and reduce inflammation. They also seem to enhance vitamin D activation, a critical step for calcium utilization in bone formation. Budget conscious? Here's a practical tip. Look for bags of smaller avocados, often labeled as lunch-sized or mini avocados. These are usually more economical per piece and perfect for single servings. No waste and better portion control. As my grandmother used to say, good things come in small packages, and that's certainly true for these nutrition powerhouses. There's something else about avocados that makes them unique for seniors concerned about bone health. They're exceptionally easy to digest and gentle on sensitive stomachs. As we age, many develop digestive sensitivities that make consuming certain foods difficult. Avocados' creamy texture and mild flavor make them accessible even for those with dental issues or digestive concerns. Now, let's talk about timing. When should you consume avocados for maximum bone benefit? While there's no definitive research on optimal timing, preliminary studies suggest that consuming calcium-rich foods alongside healthy fats, like those in avocados, may enhance absorption. Consider pairing avocado toast with a glass of fortified plant milk or enjoying sliced avocado in a salad with cheese or sardines. Here's something that always makes my patients smile. Did you know that avocados are technically berries? That's right. Botanically speaking, they're single-seeded berries. I always joke that this makes my berry smoothie with avocado, blueberries, and strawberries technically correct. The best kind of correct. My wife rolls her eyes every time I tell this joke, but I still find it amusing after all these years. For those of you wondering about avocado ripeness and nutrient content, yes, it matters. An avocado's nutrient profile changes slightly as it ripens. Fully ripe avocados, soft but not mushy, generally have more available nutrients and antioxidants than their firmer counterparts. If you find yourself with unripe avocados, place them in a paper bag with a banana. The ethylene gas will speed ripening. Let me address a concern I hear from many seniors: the cost of avocados. Yes, they can be pricier than some fruits, but consider this an investment in your long-term health and independence. The cost of a few avocados weekly pales in comparison to the financial and emotional toll of osteoporotic fractures, which often lead to hospitalization, surgery, and loss of independence. Here's a practical tip. Buy avocados at different ripeness levels so they're ready throughout the week. And remember that frozen avocado chunks are becoming more widely available. These retain most nutrients and can be more economical. I want to be completely transparent. While the evidence for avocado's bone health benefits is strong, it's still emerging. Not every study shows dramatic effects, and individual results vary. I'm sharing this information not as a miracle cure, but as part of a comprehensive approach to bone health based on current scientific understanding. I believe in giving you the full picture, not just the most exciting parts. I want to emphasize something crucial. While avocados can be a valuable tool in your bone health arsenal, they're most effective when part of a comprehensive approach. This includes regular weight-bearing exercise like walking, dancing, or resistance training, adequate vitamin D through sun exposure or supplementation, limiting bone-depleting substances like excess alcohol and sodium, quitting smoking, which significantly accelerates bone loss, getting bone density screenings as recommended by your physician. Always consult your doctor before making significant dietary changes, especially if you have existing medical conditions. Your healthcare provider can help determine if avocados are appropriate for your specific situation. One question patients often ask is whether cooking avocados destroys their bone-benefiting nutrients. The good news is that most of the beneficial compounds in avocados are relatively stable. While some vitamin C may be lost with heating, the vitamin K, boron, and healthy fats remain largely intact. So while raw avocados provide maximum benefits, don't hesitate to enjoy them in warm dishes too. In our final section, I'll share success stories from my practice, real seniors who've incorporated avocados as part of their bone health strategy with remarkable results. And I'll give you 3 simple daily habits that, when combined with regular avocado consumption, can dramatically improve your bone resilience. The information coming up might just change how you approach your health for the rest of your life. Hope, independence, and your bone health journey. The most important thing I've learned in my 30 years of practice isn't about medicine at all. It's about hope and how simple changes can transform lives. Throughout my career, I've witnessed countless seniors regain their confidence and independence after making nutritional changes that supported their bone health. The look on someone's face when they realize they don't have to accept progressive frailty as an inevitable part of aging, that's what keeps me passionate about sharing this information. I think about Georgia, who at 75 had become afraid to leave her home after 2 falls resulting in fractures. I felt like my life was over, she told me during her first visit. We worked together on a comprehensive approach that included daily avocado consumption, targeted exercise, and appropriate supplements. 6 months later, her bone density had improved slightly, something rare at her age, but more importantly, her confidence had returned. "I'm traveling to see my grandchildren next month," she announced proudly at her follow-up appointment. "I'm not letting fear rule my life anymore." I'd like to ask you a question that might seem unusual. What's one activity you'd love to keep doing, or start doing in your 70s, 80s, or beyond? Type your answer in the comments. This isn't just conversation. Having clear motivations can be powerful for maintaining healthy habits. For me, it's hiking with my grandchildren. That vision keeps me focused on my own bone health every day. Stories like George's remind us that it's never too late to take charge of your bone health. The choices you make today can significantly impact your quality of life tomorrow. Osteoporosis is often called the silent disease because it progresses without symptoms until a fracture occurs. But it doesn't have to be this way. By incorporating nutrient-rich foods like avocados into your daily routine, you're taking a proactive stand for your future independence and mobility. Let me share a quick personal story. My mother suffered 3 vertebral fractures in her early 70s before we realized she had severe osteoporosis. Watching her struggle with pain and limited mobility was heartbreaking, especially since we now know so much of it might have been preventable. This isn't just professional for me, it's deeply personal. I'm committed to helping you avoid what my mother went through. Here are 3 simple habits I recommend combining with regular avocado consumption. Take a 15-minute walk daily in the sunshine, when possible, for both vitamin D production and weight-bearing exercise. Practice gentle balance exercises while waiting for water to boil or during television commercials. This reduces fall risk regardless of bone density. Add a gratitude practice to your bedtime routine. Emerging research suggests that stress reduction may actually help preserve bone mass by lowering cortisol levels that can accelerate bone loss. And here's my doctor's honor pledge to you. Every recommendation I make is something I personally follow or would recommend to my own family members. I eat half an avocado almost daily. Take those sunshine walks with my dog Max, who's getting a bit gray around the muzzle himself these days. And practice my balance while brushing my teeth each morning. Simple habits, consistently applied, create powerful results. Remember, small changes sustained over time lead to remarkable results. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle overnight. Start by adding half an avocado to your diet a few times weekly and build from there. I want to be clear, while nutrition is powerful, it's not magic. Always consult your doctor before making health decisions, especially if you have existing medical conditions. Work with healthcare providers who take your concerns seriously and partner with you on prevention strategies, not just treatment after fractures occur. If you found this information valuable, please don't keep it to yourself. Hit the like button so others can benefit from this knowledge too. Subscribe to our channel for more science-backed health information, specifically designed for those of us in our golden years. And be sure to tap that notification bell so you never miss our newest videos on living your healthiest, most vibrant life after 60. The comment section below isn't just a place to leave your thoughts, it's a community. Share your experiences with incorporating avocados into your diet. What recipes have worked for you? What challenges have you faced? Your insight might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. I'd love to know. What other nutritional topics would you like me to cover in future videos? Your questions guide our content. Finally, remember this. Aging is not a disease. It's a natural process that, with the right knowledge and choices, can be navigated with grace, strength, and joy. You deserve to enjoy these years with strong bones supporting all the activities that bring you fulfillment. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I'm Dr. David Walker, and I'm committed to helping you not just add years to your life, but add vibrant, active life to your years. Until next time, here's to your health.